What is going on, guys? We are back with week 2 in our Cowboys legacy franchise. Of course, we took our first win of the season last week in a pretty, I wouldn't say dominating, but, you know, a pretty good fashion. And this is the team we are rocking with. Grugier Hill is our starting middle linebacker. He's fast, but he is a very low overall. Obviously, going to try to get as many stats as we can, try to get his XP up as quick as we can, to get his dev to at least quick, and then maybe start upgrading him from there. Not really sure the best move. But of course, we are going against the Broncos here. And if you guys don't know, we're going against Braxton Miller at quarterback, and he's already taking off. Braxton Miller. What is Braxton Miller on? Oh my lord, is he going to score? Down to the 27-yard line. A huge 43-yard run to start it off. I'm very proud of us on defense. 1st and 10, throwing short outside, and huge hit there by Woods, the rookie. 2nd and 4 from the 22-yard line. Braxton all the time in the world to throw. There's just not many quarterbacks that aren't going to make something happen. And he gets the tight end catch, I believe. And we were right all over it, but Ladarius brings it down regardless. 2nd and 7 from the 8-yard line. It's going to be a fake fullback dive into a pitch to C.J. Anderson, and our guys get beat there. I was on it, but I got blocked. And just like that, defensively, looking pretty horrendous. 2nd and 11, tons and tons and tons of time for Dak, and he's going to unload one right to Jason Witten, and Jason Witten toppling someone over. 3rd and 6 now. Very gutsy call there, especially with Alfred Morris, of all people. Gains about 6.5. We're on the other side of the field, so we can go for this. 4th and inches. Going to look for the throw. Ty Montgomery, a little bit of a high pass, but does bring that one down. Now it is 2nd down and 10. Dak from the 40-yard line all the time in the world, as per usual. He's got Elliott. Elliott, great throw, great catch. Elliott makes a move on him, runs through him, and it's going to be a touchdown. So both teams wasting no time to get down the field. Start of the drive, the second drive of the Broncos, and Braxton gains a 1st down there, I believe, on the run, or a few yards on the run, and almost reaching the 2nd quarter. Great throw once again by Braxton. C.J. Anderson, I believe, might be a little short. No, he is not. 1st down. 2nd and 9 now after that 1st down. And Braxton delivering another great throw. His stats tell you that he's low. His ratings tell you that he's low, but making almost every throw so far, which is kind of crazy. 3rd and 1 now. Underneath again. C.J. Anderson has room to run after the catch, and he's going to be taken down to the 20. Start of the 2nd quarter. And we also did miss our extra point, forgot to mention. But 3rd and 5, it's our chance to get off the field. Can we do it? And video glitches a little bit there, but it was an overthrow, finally, and it leads to a field goal. So we were down by 4, but at least it isn't another touchdown. Elliott, good gain of about 8 there on the spin. 2nd and 2. I like this formation quite a bit. This play, you know, it has its moments as well. Dak rolling out to the left side, setting, throwing, Witten making the catch. A few catches for Witten now after the play is extended. And here it is, 1st and 10, looking for the play action. And once again, all the time in the world, Dak delivering a throw to Dez, who gets a 1st down. Dak only missing 1 throw this game. I can't even remember which one it was, if I'm being honest. 1st and 10, there's going to be a curl route. Dez beats him on the route, and he's going to be taken down at the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 16 after a sack. Looking to try to get some of this back to make it doable on 3rd. And Ty almost takes it all the way on one play, all the way down to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1. A huge, huge play here. Can we convert this or just turn it into a touchdown? Dak all the way to the outside. Had a couple of guys to throw to. A lot of people open, but I just don't trust those. You know, the route could just break off at any point, and you know, it's just a stupid play. Just take the touchdown, which we do. Screen pass there. A lot of short plays from Braxton so far, and we have not come close to covering them. 1st and 10. C.J. Anderson having room to the outside. We make a good defensive play there to cut him off. He makes a juke early, and obviously the help comes, and you know, we get the stop there. But once again, another little short pass to C.J. Anderson. He has been wide open every play just about. 2nd and goal now from the 8-yard line, rolling to the right on the play action. Looks like he's going to try to run, and he gets sacked there by DeMarcus Lawrence on the play. 3rd and goal now from the 10. We've had a couple of stops before, and then we get another sack from DeMarcus Lawrence. Just like that, back-to-back sacks, and it's tied at 13 all. and they're insta-shed. Elliott gets popped behind the line. 3rd and 10 now. Our one chance to try to take the lead, and we seem to be blowing it here. A lot of time for Dak yet again. He's going to take a shot here to A, who might be Ty Montgomery. It doesn't matter, though. The ball is underthrown / overthrown, because technically we backed up. Overthrown, and it's his ball. And once again, another screen pass. And with 31 seconds left from the 45, he has a chance to potentially get a field goal here. 1st and 10. Braxton throwing to the outside, and he's getting intercepted by a Wooze anyways, and he's going to be pick 6. Back-to-back pick 6s for Chidobe. And do we hear, what do we hear? Is that Defensive Rookie of the Year chance potentially? Early on already, a pretty solid favorite. Up by 7 now because of that amazing play. Wasting all of our timeouts. 3rd and 14. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the ball back. Probably not. And there goes a wide receiver screen. That's going to go for nothing and pretty much end the first half. 1st and 10 now from the 24. Our ball got a pretty commanding, well, not a commanding lead, but we could have a commanding lead, especially after a huge run like this with Elliott running down the sideline all the way down to about the 22-yard line. And that's going to set us up for a nice potential score here from the 16. 2nd and 5, and it is a score. Ty Montgomery catches the ball and walks into the end zone, basically. 7 minutes in the 3rd from the 20-yard line. C.J. Anderson, I do not know what happened there, but he gains 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 from the 28-yard line. Can we make another stop? That would pretty much put this away, and Grugier Hill, our user right there, almost coming away with something fierce. 3rd and 2 now from the 28-yard line. Can we make a stop? Read option. What a great play. And he's got room. Caught from behind by Chidobe. And it will be another first down. I believe that was, 3 rushes for 67 yards. Hard to bring down Braxton because, once again, he's technically a wide receiver. And he has way more speed than most quarterbacks should ever have. I mean, the only actual quarterback in this game with that kind of speed is Mariota. And on 1st and 10 to the outside, Ladarius Green has come up big for him. It's going to be another first down to the outside. I don't know what our guy did there. He stopped. Could have had the stop for about 5-yard gain. Instead, it's 3rd and inches from the 19 rather than, he's going to take a shot to the corner. Almost a perfect, once again, another perfect throw. Instead of a 4th and 5, it is now 4th and inches. I'm bringing the commit or the contain up the middle. Yeah, the commit. Not going to go there, and Braxton almost gets up and runs with it. 1st and 10 for the 17. About 4 minutes left in the 3rd. Braxton's going to step up, and he's going to find some room. And no fumble because, once again, he has those receiver stats. He's a little bit of a cheese player, but he does have bad throwing stats, even though he's missed 0 throws so far. And that's going to be a touchdown. That, unfortunate. There's an injury in the play. I have no idea who that could be. Probably some sort of lineman, either or. 1st and 10, 21-yard line. Got the screen, but I took Elliott because he was more open. Didn't have to wait for anything to develop, and he gains almost 10. But we can see here, Elliott is hurt, and we know by the title I had to do some sort of clickbait, I would assume. Is that going to be the big injury? It looked a little rough. Is that going to be the big injury? Luckily for us, we do have some pretty decent running backs regardless. We got Foreman, and Brian Hill. Some pretty top-name rookies, if I don't say so myself, and Foreman not doing bad himself there. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 now. Going to go with the very popular play-action play. Foreman wide open. He's going to get a good catch of maybe about 20 on the play. Maybe 15, 20. And it is Zeke Elliott with broken ribs. How long is that going to be? Have no clue. Underneath. And what a great catch by Dez Bryant. It's going to be a 3rd and about inches. Maybe 3rd and 1 here. For the 30-yard line. We don't have Zeke, but we still have Foreman. We gave up a little bit to get him, too. First down, and then a face mask. Very rare calls there, but he, I mean, obviously one-on-one made the face mask. That was a huge tackle. If it wasn't for that face mask, you never know. Foreman could have bounced off of it. 2nd and 11. A dot right to Switzer, but he drops the ball. And Dak takes an unnecessary hit because of it. 3rd and 11. Dak's in a run. We're going to have to take a hit here. He fumbles. And luckily recovered by Tyron Smith because that could have been really bad. We had to take the hit there. We just had to go for the score. And there goes Dak. And look at the user. Look at my user. Just so damn clutch. 4th and 1 from about midfield. If we make this stop, it could be over. Throwing underneath. Look at the users by us with Byron Jones that is going to be a stop. And that is so huge. Damn great users as usual. And look at the throw on the run by Dak Prescott. Not a very common sight from him at all. Foreman not really getting much there, actually losing yards. Not the greatest user job I could have done either, but 3rd and 15. It's not a do-or-die play here, but it is pretty big. Thankfully, we do not take the sack there. And believe it or not, we're actually going to take a field goal here. Could go for a fake, could be a block. Who knows? What's the reasoning behind this? Looks like a pretty decent kick, actually. And it's going to be a nailed 55-yarder, which is tough in this league. I mean, we missed an extra point this year, or in this matchup, so put it how you will. That's a huge field goal to make. Let's see how much that actually plays in the factor. Great first starting play. Don't know why he didn't go out of bounds there. Not sure if he's aware of the clock or not, but 4.5 minutes left from the 39-yard line. Braxton rolling out left, looking like he's going to run, and he doesn't. Draws me in, and that's going to be a first down play to, I believe, Demaryius Thomas from the 16-yard line. About 4 minutes left. Going to take a shot to the corner in a double coverage. Not a great decision at all. And from the one, we have the ball with the pick. I do get out of there with Dez, I believe. 3rd and 10 now, though, with about 2 minutes remaining. Going to hike it right at that mark. And Alfred Morris finds a lane. And that probably will come pretty damn close to ending it. 2nd and 13, about 1:12. Going to take a shot throwing here. Alfred Morris with the moves. Alfred Morris. Maybe he should be the starting running back. Jesus. Alfred Morris is a monster. Foreman on 3rd and 1, going for the first down. Not a great read by me at all. I should have cut that inside, get the first down. But regardless, we do get the win. Moving on to 2-0. Pretty solid first game. Second game was a little bit tougher, and we did lose Elliott, but it was still another great matchup. And a pretty solid performance from us once again. Obviously, I would have liked to rush a little bit better, but we did lose Elliott. Also, I wish Foreman did, get a little bit more yards, but he's always got next week because we know broken ribs is not a 1-week injury. We have seen players come back from like maybe a 1 or 2, but not in Madden. Maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? Who knows? We'll take a look in a little moment. But here are, of course, the highlights. Elliott, good first down. Or not first down, touchdown. Chidobe, a huge play before half. So huge to get that pick 6. And here are the statistics. Rushing, he had us. He was a pretty balanced attack. Big difference besides the score is, of course, the takeaways. Dak Prescott played an amazing game. Rushing was not super great for us, but got the job done nonetheless. Really wish Elliott didn't get hurt. He was on par for a pretty decent game. I know it was kind of inflated by the big run, but still, we were about to light it up in the second half, I feel. But that's beside the point. And receiving, no one over 100 yards again for any of us. Touchdowns, pretty similar stuff. Elliott had a pretty decent game considering he got hurt in the 3rd. He had almost 100 yards, actually, pretty close to. Sacks, pretty good performance for us. And, of course, we know Chidobe had a pick 6. New injury, what is it? And it is Elliott for 4 weeks. Not the worst it could have been, but it's still going to hurt. Scandrick, 3 weeks. Elliott, 4. Obviously, we have the Cardinals next week. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if this is the last or the first video, but hopefully there's a rebuild tomorrow. Hopefully there is. Anyways, hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!